Good afternoon, everyone. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Just doing a little bit of gesture sketching. See what comes out. As you can see. Trying to minimize the strokes as much as I can. See what comes out. Trying to get some cute little poses going here. Not going to put too much detail into it, but you know, let's have a bit of fun with it. Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon. No problem at all. How you all doing? How are you doing? I should grab a few reference images because I haven't got any with me, and that's a little bit annoying, but that's all right. We'll soldier on anyway. How are you all doing? I'm trying to work out if it's better to draw a square here or just simply draw like I like to do a funnel here. So I'm just trying to work out which one works for me the best when I actually put these kind of but gesture images together. Because I feel like sometimes you still end up having to turn that into the funnel shape anyway. I'm trying to keep it nice and spontaneous. Oh, as you can see, I'm jumping from one image to the next. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm not worrying too much. I'm trying to concentrate a little bit on proportion and stuff like that, but not too much. I just want to keep the pen flowing, and that's the object of this exercise, and not overthink it and I'm not happy with this, but Oops, let me see what's going on in the chat. I hope I have said hello to everyone that's joined. Yeah, I think I pretty much have. Not many comments, but that's all good. It's all good. So, how many we got in here? 9 that are in here. So, hold on a minute. I've got a little technical issue here. I don't know what's going on there. So, I'm going to talk you guys through what I'm actually doing. I don't know why it's not scrolling. Oh, no, it's good. No, it's good. See, so what I'm doing is I'm just doing a couple of poses, gesture poses, whatever you want to call them. And what I want to do is practice them myself, right? So if I practice these kind of poses myself, I can then, well, I did post this today already. So what I like to do is I like to just establish certain things. So for example, if this is the spine, or it could be the chest, and then I'm going to add the hips. I've looked at a few other artists that do the same sort of thing, but I like to work out what works for me. So this is why I was discussing whether I should have this rectangle shape here, or should I have a funnel shape. So now I'm just trying to work out what works best. And I think something in between works quite well. Because this shape here represents the torso quite accurately. And you can still define, you know, your muscles and your oblique muscles and stuff like that afterwards. So I find that something in between works quite well. Let's add the leg. I'm going to go quite long here, like so. See, and that's how I'm going to depict the legs, right? So I want them to be quite dynamic. I want a dynamic pose. So that's why I'm going that style of leg. So go in one direction, change it. And then I'm going to add the foot here. Maybe that's a little bit too bent, but we'll see. It's a bit of an experiment, because sometimes I overbend, which doesn't work sometimes. But that's okay, because that's why you practice it. So if anything, this should be more around that way, and we take it this way. And then that's one thing I'm trying to train myself to do, is not make the legs as muscular, because I keep drawing really muscular legs, and that's due to the fact that I was drawing a lot of anatomy recently. So I'm definitely gonna have to out train that out of my body somehow. Like this one is now all of a sudden quite muscular. Unfortunately, but it's all right. It's not, could be worse. And then what I need to do, I need to get a nice set of images of people in different poses, so then I can use them as a reference, because I'm not using a reference at the moment. Thank you, Chop non in. So this is more like it's almost like a ballet dancer's kind of stance, you know. You know, they've got quite dynamic legs. And I find when I draw like this, I always tend to draw ballet dancers. I don't know why. I think it's because there's that flow, you know, you've got the leg flow, the energy in the leg, you know, it's kind of weird. This should actually be around the front. So this is the calf. But I just tend to draw too muscular, far too muscular. So this is something I really have to, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to Well, thank you for sharing, by the way, to those that have shared, and thank you for joining me. To those that are actually joining, watching, and seeing what I'm doing. So thank you for the follow, by the way. And feel free to ask any questions if you wish. Even though I'm a bit quiet today, this is how I brainstorm things, very quietly, as you can see. And it's just like a process of elimination and understanding. Thank you, Alec. Yeah, not too bad. You know, we're brainstorming it. We're brainstorming. For me, is a process of just doing it, so to say. You know, just do it and see what happens, and constantly being aware of every line that you make, constantly trying to correct things. Not sure if I wanted this leg to be facing forward or to the side. It doesn't really matter. I think it's more, I've got it more facing forward. And then maybe, why not? I'm going to play with that one. Make it face more to the side. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing all right, mate. Not bad at all. And you? Not doing bad at all. Ah, this one. I can try and draw that one again. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, I need to print some images out because I haven't got any images, but I did have one of a cool dancer, but I didn't unfortunately print it. So let's see if I can squeeze that one in. Maybe it's a bit tight there. Ah, Glyn, how you doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Been a while. I hope you had a nice holiday period. I don't know what you celebrate, but you know, sometimes some people celebrate different things. So I hope you had a good holiday period. How are your lives going? Oh, thank you, Alec. Radical. Oh, mate, Radical. I watched that program yesterday. Oh, Lord. I watched it. It was pretty gloomy. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. It was a bit slow for me, by the way. I needed a little bit more action. However, thank you for the recommendation. I did sit through it. You too. Yeah, no, all good, all good. Thank you. It was all right. It was all right. The movie was okay. It's not a movie that I would want to watch again. That's for sure. It was a little bit too depressing for me, if I'm honest. But I did watch it. It was about nearly 2 hours, I think it was. Man, I haven't got any images in front of me to copy. I'm a bit disorganized. This Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it's a little bit but it was alright. It's alright. Luckily it didn't haunt me as such, but it was just a little bit sad. It was a bit sad. So yeah, I need to get some reference images. I'm running out of ideas. Draw some fairies. Fairies? What do fairies look like? Thank you. You too, Alec. Thank you, you too. I don't know how to draw fairies. Who do you think I am? Can't draw fairies. No, I'm just doing some poses, but really, I've got a few cool ballerina poses on my other computer, but I really need to print them off because I haven't printed anything off. But I just wanted to do a lot of body sketches, and I didn't print anything off, so that's the problem. That's the problem. Because sometimes it's good when you can have a reference image. That's right. That's nice. That's very nice. You believe to draw fairies? No, I'm not going to draw a fairy. I'm not going to draw a fairy. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could, but I don't think I want to. Let me check. There's a book here. Let me see if I can find some pose in here that I could possibly try to draw. But it needs to be fast. It needs to be fast. See, okay, yeah, I get it now. I was just thinking, where is there a problem? See, because what I want to do is I actually want to do a live stream on teaching this and show people how to do this. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just going through everything just to see what things I personally struggle with. And then when I personally struggle with it, then I can say, let me search for a solution. Do you see what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm doing everything without a rubber, because I really want to be able to make the mistake and then have to work out what the mistake is and then hopefully find a solution. Because it's sometimes when you rub things out, you rub away the opportunity to learn something. And because you just, I did it wrong, let me just rub it out. But sometimes if you stick with it, you search for a solution. If you're trying to find your style, it may inspire. Oh, I missed something. Hold on. Have you tried drawing decorative patterns? Oh, I'll write that down. I like the sound of that. Cyber. No, this is going to help me a lot. I'm telling you, this is going to help me a lot because I'm thinking about where I want to go with my own artwork. And if I don't know where I'm going to go with it, I'd rather practice. So this is my practice that I'm putting in for when I want to do my own artwork. So that I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Radical. I will look into that. Yeah, it's good when people suggest these things because you know everyone's got their own sort of path. This is quite a nice one. Yeah, I'm starting to draw slender women again. I'm starting to draw them. That's what happens when you draw too much anatomy stuff. You always just fall into these patterns, and then you can't somehow. I can't seem to shift them. I'm gonna do that one again. Let's do that one again. I wonder if I should have... No, I'm going to go straight here again. I'm just testing something out, people. So if it doesn't work, I apologise. No, I shouldn't have done that line there. Okay, why not? Why not? Let's just let's do. Really, it's really cool if you like black and something rebellious. Now you need to some big backs. Ah, yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Let me just add some more detail to this now. I found a cool book actually, and it was in my attic, and I'm just there's an image of this young lady here, and I'm just making it up because you only see part of her body, but she's got quite a cool. The body proportions are actually quite long and quite exaggerated. The artist's name is Tamara de Lempica. So I'm kind of looking at this style because it's quite interesting. because she's got, I don't know if it's everybody's cup of tea, but her artwork has got a few female characters in it, but they look quite, proportions are really odd, but they're very interesting. So check her out. Not sure if it's everybody's cup of tea. Tamara de Lempica. Oh, I'm just going to close this door quickly. I have got a lot of practicing to do as well. Actually, got a lot of practicing to do. Good Alien series. Okay. I'm steering away for any kind of alien looking stuff at the moment. Went through my zombie phase. You never know. What are you drawing at the moment, Glyn? What have you been up to? Cool. Why not? I'll look it up. I don't even know what it is yet, so I will look up what you recommended for sure. Um, Cool, nice. Nice. I'm just trying to do these gestures like so, like as you can see, I'm trying to use as few strokes as possible, but still capture that kind of essence, you know, like if you were to look at this person here that I'm trying to keep the strokes really to a minimum. You can see it's kind of an elegant, shy sort of pose, you know, and that's basically what I want to work on here. Thank you, Masso. Thank you very much. Ah, too far back. Got that. That's quite nice, but I'm not happy with that part. Let me get rid of that. It's going to annoy me. It's going to annoy me. That's why I'm going to have to definitely get some not sure what. No. Oh, has it run out? Oh, never mind. Because that's too far back. I can't change it now. It's not right. But the legs, I love these legs that I've drawn, but I don't like the rest, and I can't erase it, unfortunately. Oh, you know what I can do actually? Thank you. In fact, I'm gonna do it a different way. I think this is, yeah. This arm is wrong, I know. Never mind, I'm going to have to live with it because I've got the angle wrong on it. I think I should have gone something like this. But if I was to look at a pose, I probably wouldn't make that mistake. So that's wrong. How you doing, V? How you doing? Trying to get your legs like that. What do you mean? Literally your legs like that, or or just mean? Do you mean drawing? Yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna. Someone asked me if I could do a live stream on it, so this is why you can see I've decided to have a little test run. So, as I do, I like to do a little test run and then I can eliminate any problems that I stumble across. So that is basically why I'm doing it. Yep, I will be starting my training next year. Just home training. I'm not really going anywhere, but I will be doing that. Here's a tip for you. This is I find that when I look at I knew this before, but I find that if you go like this, don't be like me and go too extreme. But if you go curve 1, opposite curve 2, opposite curve 3, right? Depends. But if you have that 1 opposite curve 2 and then opposite curve 3, then you can place your kneecap, then you can place your muscles, right? And then you can place your calves. You see, excuse me. So that's how you get that nice, like this kind of look here. That nice energy flow. So let's do it on here. I go like that. So I'm gonna go 1. So we're gonna go. We have to establish where the lower shin is. So to here. 2, and then 3. I could go even a bit more direct here, but it's important to get that. I find that helps a lot, and I'm still struggling to find out if I want to draw a box for the hips. I'm trying to work out what's best. If it's better to draw a box, if it's better to draw this kind of box that's shaped like the hips, or is it better to draw like this? Not sure. Because I find sometimes the box is a bit hard. You have to do a lot of tidying. So you almost jump to this anyway. But I suppose you could actually start with the box, then you trim it down, and then you probably end up with this shape here, which in turn ends up becoming the actual female hips, or anyone's hips for that matter. But you can do it in that kind of state, in stages like that. Yeah, we'll see. You learned a new trick. What trick did I teach you? Yeah, but that works. I like that. This really works when you do that. 1 opposite 2 opposite 3. See that is beautiful already. I can see it, but I find that it works really well for dancers. See that is for me nice. And then obviously you can don't make it too extreme. The bends, right? and then you've got a wicked. I'm really tempted to start drawing ballet dancers, actually. I'm really tempted. Because I did them before and I really enjoyed it. And I feel I've got a lot more experience now. See that? That's nice. That looks nice. Oh, got a bit wide there, son. Ah, good. Yeah, that works, mate. That works. That really does work. And you can do it in different positions as well. Where did I do it on here? Let's go. Still not sure whether I want to go. Right, so what did I say? Opposite. Opposite. Straighten it. And then let's think of the same thing. So we go this way. Let's go out a bit. Oh, I've run out of space. Ah. Yeah, I've gone in the wrong direction then. 1, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Ah. See, even I get it wrong sometimes. I'm going in the wrong direction. But it does work. There you go. That's it, yeah. 1. I need to take it in more here. So then I go 1, take it in more here. 1, take it in more, down. There you go. That's what it was. That's what it was. And then you go again here. 1, 2, take it in like I didn't. It was a bit too straight there. Go out and then come back in again. It's very, I know it's very minimalistic, but it does give you a nice, I find it does give you a nice flow to the legs. Instead of, so for example, if you draw legs, normally I'd show you guys to draw legs like this, right? Which is not wrong. It's not wrong. So if I said to you to draw a leg like this, in theory it's correct, right? Because the joint, the hip here, this shin, thigh bone does jut out slightly, and then you can simply add, as I've shown you a million times already, like that, right? So you've already got a good foundation for your human leg, right? But if you want to make it really a little bit more dynamic, you can just do that curve here. Whoops, see, that's a bit extreme. Curve opposite curve, straighten it up. So let's add the details exactly the same. See that? But you have to be careful, don't bend it too much like I've done in the past. Don't bend it too much. Kneecap is on the top here. And then you play around with adding the actual muscles. So I'm not sure if that's more complicated or if it's easier. But this way is also very easy. And I think if you know this way, you can do this way afterwards and you don't get too confused. Because this, I find if you're not experienced with it, it might confuse you slightly. It might confuse you because this shin looks a bit bent. You have to be careful that you don't overbend it. And here, as opposed to having a straight line, we've got a curved line. But that's why you practice it. And there you go. I've gone back into anatomy mode and I've added tons of muscle to it. There you go. Lovey, how you doing? Thank you for sharing the live. It's a quiet live. Oh wow, but still quite a few likes. Thank you very much for the kind gifts, Glyn, as always. There you go. And I don't know if he's still there, V, but you can see I did it again here. You see that? Suck. I'll draw it. See in green. You see that? Bend, bend, then you add, and then I'm going bend, bend, but don't over bend it. As I here, it's okay, and then I've bent it here, and then I've bent it inwards here. That we go in the opposite direction. Obviously we can't see that kneecap. So there you go. So that was 1 hour. I was literally sketching for 1 hour. And I'm planning on doing one on gesture drawing as well. But I need to get some more images. These were just made up. I've just made up these positions pretty much spontaneously. And I will be doing one very soon. But as you can see, I put a little bit of practice in as well, so I can support you guys. So thank you to all that joined me. And if you like this type of thing, jump onto my YouTube. I will probably be posting this one very soon. I've got a few that I haven't posted for quite a while, and you can see the whole process as to how I drew these elegant females. As you can see, very spontaneous. Hi, how you doing, Jax? How you doing? So if you want, just jump on my YouTube and you see how I throw all these lines together to create these cool poses. And I'm sure if I have references to work from, I can draw some even cooler ones. And I'm looking forward to doing some of that, actually. I could imagine actually doing a week full of just gesture drawings. Just 1 week, and every live is to do with gesture drawings and possibly even the contours. I've seen a few people do this kind of muscle contouring thing. So maybe next year I need to plan a few things. Like you can see the contour in there and stuff like that. We shall see, we shall see. But we got a lot to do. We got a lot to do. I like to have paper copies. Yeah, I'm not really into I don't have a tablet and stuff. I do have a tablet, but I just don't use it. But I like to have a couple of paper copies, and then I can I can just take them anywhere, you know, and then I can just scribble away. And there you go. I've gone back into anatomy mode and I've added tons of muscle to this young lady. Good stuff. Okay. I will mark this. I will. Thank you very much. So I hope you all had a bit of fun there. As I said, next year I will be doing more tutorials. So this is all preparation work. And I'm going to wish you all a lovely afternoon. See you again soon, V and Radical, Jax, and so on. If you're not following me, think about it. You never know, you might learn something. And I wish you all a very good day. Take care. Bye-bye.